Together. Oh, well, thank you. So, boom, boom, go back again. My name is Deshawn. I'll be one of your hosts for tonight. Have an amazing co host that I'll introduce in a second. But we want to thank you so much for joining us on tonight. And during our time together, we want to tell you about an amazing virtual business opportunity that is making a huge difference for millions of people. Now, these are specific types of people. We're looking for people that are hungry, people who are willing, and people who are coachable. That can create an additional stream of income with this opportunity that we're going to present on tonight. Now, I know a lot of people would love to work for themselves if they had a way to do it. And if it was low risk with minimal investment and already fits into a busy lifestyle. But before I even talk about this opportunity, I want to take a quick minute, exactly a minute, to tell you my specific story. So feel free to time me if you want. So you already know my name, Deshawn. I'm actually a mom of two. I am a former educator, went homeschool. So we actually began homeschooling this year of 2021. It was an amazing opportunity for us. I got introduced to the Juice Plus product and the business back in 2015, where I met Lee. I didn't really even know her. She's one of my business partners. And I simply started because I actually had sought God about business opportunities, and I definitely was not looking for something like this. I actually was looking to work a job on Facebook, and a friend of mine posted that she had a job opportunity available on Facebook. So I got super excited and I began to reach out to her to find out that it was not true. So that whole dream shattered about working for Facebook, but I found something even better, which was what I wanted to do, which was to be present with my children at home and to make money. I did not expect it to come in an eBay box. If you guys have gotten eBay boxes before, they look weird, but they have great things inside of it. And so I didn't even know that there was a way to sell fruits and vegetables and help people in their health and get paid for it. I thought the only people that did that were the market, though they didn't really help anyone in their health, and farmers. That's it. So, getting into this journey, I did not have a lot of energy. I was only a mom of one child who was 3 years old and a son who was about maybe 15 months at that time. And I really didn't know what we were going to do as a family because we were only eating green vegetables at this time, maybe sometimes yellow, and the majority of our plate was filled with meat. And so when I learned about Juice Plus in an online event, you guys, during this time, we had online events. Um, I just thought, wow, I did not know something like this existed. And I didn't even know if it was the answer to anything that I was looking for. But I said, why not give it a try and for a year and see how I do? And so, unbeknownst to me, not only did I begin this in my life, but my whole family began the Juice Plus business. We did it together as a family. We would share with other people and we had fun getting our own health together. So, one of the only things I'm going to share with you tonight about our specific thing that made it very important for us on the health picture side was me and my husband both grew up with really bad asthma from childhood, and my husband's carried into adulthood. So one of the things for him was within 8 months of eating Juice Plus, he never had used his inhaler anymore. He didn't have to get any shots anymore. His life of Zyrtec D and any other thing that could try to help was over. And so, hi. And so I said, you know what? I said, if anything, that was worth it. That was definitely worth it. And then the thing that put the cherry on top was when I made the Comma Club, and my husband went from oh that business to what will we do in our business. So we became French, in other words. So that's my little short version of the story. There's so much more I could tell you. But what I've learned as an entrepreneur is that you need to do your homework before you say yes to any new venture. And I found there's 5 areas that you need to evaluate in any business in order to say yes or no. And so if you're looking at the screen as I am, I found there, are 5 things that you should learn about an opportunity and consider very carefully. And we're going to walk you through these 5 things that you're looking at. We're going to cover the product or service. We're going to cover the company, compensation, support, and timing. And as an entrepreneur, whether or not you say yes to this specific opportunity on tonight, did you hear me? Whether or not you say yes to this opportunity or not, I want you to really take note of these 5 things anytime that you're looking at an opportunity. Because if you agree that all 5 of these things check out, then guess what? Maybe you would have found that this would be a good fit for you. But I want to encourage you tonight to do one thing, one simple thing outside of the other things I said. This is very important. Keep an open mind. Okay? So now we're going to dive in, and I'm going to introduce you to an amazing co host, Colleen. Perfect. I'm going to introduce you to her, and she's going to get started on evaluating the 5 areas.
Thanks so much, Deshawn. Okay, so let's get into it. All right, number 1, product or service. Okay, the first thing you want to look at is the product or service offered. There are 4 things to consider regarding the product and service. Okay, maybe we want to switch the slide. Thank you so much. Okay, so is there a recognized need? That's number 1. Is there a recognized need? Does the product or service meet that need?
Okay.
Is it priced to sell? And is it priced for profit? So let's talk about how our opportunity addresses these 4 areas. Number 1, first, is there a recognized need? That's what this slide is telling us about. Okay, yes, Americans eat an average of only 2.7 servings per day of fruits and vegetables combined, when we really need upwards of 13 servings. Next, science tells us that 7 of the top 10 leading causes of death in the US are attributed to chronic diseases, and that if doctors simply started prescribing fruits and vegetables more than pills, it could save more than $100 billion in healthcare costs. Next, it has actually been reported that it's not necessarily what we're eating that's killing us, it's more what we aren't eating. It cited the number 1 risk factor responsible for more illnesses and deaths around the world than any other is a poor diet. So clearly there's a need. So number 2, let's take a few minutes to talk about how our product helps to meet this need. We provide quick, simple, and sustainable solutions in a supportive community that enable people to increase their fruit and vegetable intake every single day. Clinical research done in countries all over the world with our product has shown it positively impacts the components of our health that help prevent many chronic diseases and illnesses. So we all know we need to eat more fruits and vegetables. But how often do we actually need to do it? That's why medical professionals all over the world recommend these solutions to families. Okay, now let's address the 3rd thing to consider when evaluating a product or service. Is it priced to sell? We provide a way for people to get 30 to 50 different plants in their body every single day for what some people pay for a cup of coffee. As it relates to the cost of 30 to 50 fruits and vegetables per day, that is an incredible value. And an added bonus, kids get it for free for up to 4 years. And lastly, is it priced for profit? Yes. Hundreds and thousands of individuals around the world are earning a secondary income stream by partnering with our company. Maybe you're at a point where you feel like what we have to offer is a solution that makes sense for you. Or maybe you are thinking of a few people in your life who could benefit. If what we've shared so far makes sense to you, the next thing to evaluate is the company. Let's take a closer look at the company, Deshawn.
Yeah, you know what, Colleen? When I looked at the company, I realized 2 things. It's stable and lasting. And right now in our economy, that means so much to me. Our company has been in business over 50 years with our original founder who still serves as president, and our flagship product has remained the same over 26 years, and we have a focused, narrow product line. 2020, I know it was like a huge thing and still is. The effects of it would have happened, but it was our biggest year as a company ever. And increased growth continues. So we're impacting over 500,000 kids throughout the world with better health and an opportunity to receive free, I said free nutrition. Now, I know some of you are thinking, well, where is this? Where are we sold? Well, we're in over 20 countries around the world and we're actually still expanding. We are also actively partnered with the Boys and Girls Club, St. Jude Research Hospital, Volunteers of America in the United States, and other organizations throughout the world. Now, these are only a few of the highlights that make our company unique and that personally stood out to me when I took a look. But I know if you connect with the person who invited you and do your own research, you'll find many more. So far, we've covered the first two areas that are important when evaluating an opportunity, which are the product and the company. So let's quickly take a look at the third area, compensation structure. And I'm going to let Colleen walk you through that.
Good. Okay. So compensation structure. Whenever I'm looking at an opportunity like this, I want to be sure I make a meaningful income with the ability to help others who want to do the same. There are three key questions to ask that relate to the different types of people who may be looking for an opportunity. First, can people generate income quickly? In our business, you can earn from the start, immediately earning 10% sales profit from your and your customers' orders. You can also earn an additional 5% on your orders and those of all your team members as a level 1 partner. Statistically, it takes 2 to 3 years on average for a brick and mortar business to make a profit. Startup costs are a tremendous influence on profit earning. On the flip side, it is possible with our business to generate a profit immediately. It requires only $52 to start and has extremely low overhead. This gets me every time. It's incredible. Second, with part-time effort, can people develop a part-time income? One of the things many people love about this business is that you earn more as you do more. It is possible for people to build a paycheck of $250 to $1,000 a month or more, depending on your level of desire. I would encourage you to take a look at our Juice Plus earnings summary to see how reasonable it is to earn a great income. Third, is there an opportunity to make a full-time income for those who are serious and want to work hard? Absolutely. You can join to build a Juice Plus business of your own, part-time or full-time, anything like anything in life. And you get out of it what you put into it. The more intentional you are with the time you have and the more that you learn and you're more willing to learn, the more money that it's possible to earn. So we've covered 3 key questions. First, can people generate income quickly? Second, with part-time effort, can people develop a part-time income? And third, is there an opportunity to make a full-time income for those who are serious and want to work hard? This opportunity checked off all the boxes for me. I invite you to consider if this opportunity checks off the boxes for you. Deshawn, take us to the last one, or number 4, support.
All right, I'm going to take you guys through the fourth thing that I took a look at. That was the support that was available to me. Now, I knew when I first started looking at this, if I got involved, I wanted to be sure there was great support structure in place to assist me while building my business, because I was a busy person and I was super tired. And remember, I had just started Juice Plus. So I had, I needed all the energy, support, anything I could have at this particular point in the business. So really quick, when I experienced the amount of support that was provided, I was totally blown away. And guess what? All the support was free. I didn't have to pay anything extra for that. Matter of fact, the amount of support available from the company and mentors is enormous. Now, often people in the business are usually competing with each other, but in our business, they're actually helping each other. A few examples of those types of support of our company that provides us falls into 2 categories. One is the company, and the second is partner support, as I mentioned before. Now, the company does something amazing just so that you can truly have this freedom. That's the word that rings loud to me right now. Is the company handles processing, shipping, billing, and collecting. Go ahead, you all can wipe your head now because that took a weight off. So, no inventory required. There's also leadership training, both in person and virtual. And then there's a streamlined and simple digital platform to run your business virtually and efficiently. Digital resources are available as well for social media platforms if you're not that kind of person. There you go. And not to mention the support that is given to you by the leadership within our immediate organization is available to you as well. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it back over to Colleen, and she's going to talk about the last thing on tonight.
Yes, last but not least, timing. So, in my opinion, this is why it's the perfect time to partner with our company. The wellness industry is experiencing rapid growth that is projected to continue to increase. As we mentioned, our company experienced their biggest year in its history last year. People are looking for simple and affordable solutions and are more aware of their health now than ever. This business fits well for millennials, busy parents, and baby boomers as well. This checked off all 5 boxes for me and is inexpensive for the average person to get involved. And while it is an opportunity for an individual to build an additional stream of income, it is also about serving, helping others win, and raising others up so that they can create a way to prioritize what matters to them most in life. Making a decision is powerful. Successful people make a decision, tell the world, and then figure it out. My encouragement for you is to get back to the person who invited you to our event to get your questions answered. Now, here's my favorite part. You're going to get to hear from some of the people that I'm so excited for you to hear from. So, Deshawn, I'll pass it back to you.
All right. So I know you guys have been waiting to get to this part, and now we're here. So I'm actually going to do an interview style, and I'm going to start with Patty. So if she can.
Okay, I'm unmuted, but you're muted.
You're right. I
There you
sure
go.
muted. I just realized it. But guess what? It's okay. So
Yeah.
but she can read lips, so that's like an acquired skill that I don't have. All right, so yes, you guys have been waiting on the edge of your seat for this part, and now we're finally here. And I'm going to do this interview style with each of the 3 that are going to share tonight. So we're going to start with Patty. Thank you so much for helping in that. She's a mom of 2 boys, a music teacher, and from Utah. So, Patty, can you tell us what did you notice from eating Juice Plus, and why did you decide to share the product?
Yeah, definitely. Well, when we were looking at Juice Plus, it actually wasn't for me at first. It was my son who was really struggling with a cough and runny nose. But we started our whole family on it. We said, why not? Right? It's simple, easy. It's just fruits and vegetables. And I realized that I didn't realize at the time nutrition could actually help me from being so tired and exhausted. So that was one of the first things I saw, that I was chasing 2 little boys around at the time. So I definitely had more energy, and being a teacher, especially a music teacher, I'm really close to all my kiddos, which means a lot of germs. So I noticed that I wasn't getting sick as often.
I love it.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I love it. I love it because music is a passion of mine. For everybody that's on here that knows that. But go ahead. What else were you saying about it?
Well, I decided to start sharing because, my friends and the family around me were asking, what are you doing? You guys, Reese is getting better and you're not sick. You're around tons of kids. And so I wanted to share that teacher background of me, wanted to teach them what I was learning and what I learned about nutrition and how it helped my family. So it was just an easy way. It's just like teaching.
Yeah, I love it. I actually am a musician as well. And so if I had someone like you as a music teacher to share about Juice Plus with me, that would have saved me my years of strep throat.
Oh, yeah.
Strep throat stopped for me when I began consuming Juice Plus. So thanks so much for sharing your story on tonight.
Yeah.
And now we're going to hear from TP. If you're on, if you can unmute yourself, and just a little background on her. She is a mom of 3. She's an English language arts teacher and a yoga instructor. So if you can tell us, why did you decide to start Juice Plus and why did you begin sharing with others?
Hi, Deshaun. Thank you for having me on the call. I've been with Just Plus now a little over a year, and I have learned so much, and the support has been tremendous. I've been teaching yoga for like 2 or 3 years. Recently, I decided to start teaching English language arts as well. And what I love about Just Plus is that it's perfect for every season. Like I'm in a busy season of my life now that I've started teaching, but I can decide like how much effort I put into the business, whether or not it's full time or part time. There's no pressure like to have to meet a certain quota or to arrange like deliveries or like pickups and like all of this the craziness that it takes to have a business. And so it's just really been a blessing that I can incorporate just plus business into my everyday life of teaching and being a mom of three. I feel like I'm being proactive in my health as well as protecting my children's health because they're in school as well. I'm thankful, that we haven't been sick and we feel awesome. And I know like this is the best solution, easiest solution for our life. My 5-year-old loves snacking, but I have reassurance that she's getting the fruits and vegetables she needs when she has her Juice Plus.
I love it. I feel the same way. I have three littles, and no matter what kind of day we had or what we ate, I know if I give them Juice Plus, I have done my job.
Exactly.
So I feel the exact same way. Thank you so much, T, for sharing your story. And now we would love to hear from Brianna. If you could unmute yourself and a little background on Brianna, she is a homeschooling, woo, woo, up my lane, homeschooling mom of 7. God bless her. Woo. All right. We would love to hear what you noticed from eating Juice Plus and why you decided to share with others.
Well, I started taking Juice Plus when I was pregnant with number 6, and I was 36 years old, and I was tired of being tired. Each pregnancy just got a little bit more tired and more run down. And I thought, hey, it can't hurt, right? It's fruits and vegetables. And it's amazing. I have more energy now chasing a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old than I did chasing my very first toddler when I was 24, and I'm 41. It's just crazy what fruits and vegetables do for you. And I started sharing. For me, this is more than just a business, it's a mission. I love getting to help people with their health and their finances. I mean, I'm busy. I mean, we're all busy, but to add one more thing into my day, it had to be bigger than me. And this business the company is bigger, the mission is bigger, and I just love getting to be a part of that.
I love it. And girl, with the 6 kids, God bless you.
7,
You need
actually.
a 7. You need all the Juice Plus you can get. Bless you, bless you. All right, your friend loved you. I'm gonna tell you that. All right, so I want to thank really quickly Patty, T, and Brianna for being so brave to share your story on tonight and braving every day to share your story with other people. That's love. That's real love because sharing is caring. Now, if you know, talking to everybody on this call, anyone that this resonates with, or if this resonates with yourself as well, you can call the person who invited you to this call, and they will definitely be able to help you to take the next step. And if you're a person on this call tonight and you say, you know what, this kind of piqued my interest and I want to learn a little more, then I'm going to encourage you. The best way to learn is to jump in. You ever heard when you're scared, do it anyway? Try the product. Let me tell you, sometimes books are the way to learn, but sometimes just doing it is a great way to learn. This can't harm you. And so you can get your questions answered as well. You can try the product. You can meet people in our community like you met tonight, and you can decide if it's a fit for you. Nothing to it but to do it, right? So in addition to having a top-notch product and my 2 favorite words, stable and lasting company, and a competitive pay structure, we have the very best team that you could possibly join. This is very true. I'm very biased to our team. And not only is $52, which is $1 a week per year, such a great value for your own virtual franchise, our leadership team is continually adapting and growing to serve our community. And we have some super fun incentives and opportunities for connection and growth as a whole person. So tonight, I want you to just go to sleep after you call the person that invited you and say, thank you so much for inviting me to this event. you share and care about me, and then go ahead and do whatever is in your heart that you want to do. But we would love to have you a part of this community and be juicy. I'm gonna call it be juicy with you. All right. So I will turn it back over to one of our hosts tonight, Mary, and we can end on tonight.
Oh my gosh, this was like the best. I'm going to put us on gallery view so we can all see each other. And we've got this going live on Facebook. We've got this going live on a recording that I'll be sharing with you all. What an incredible presentation tonight. I just want to thank especially Deshawn and Colleen for hosting, and to Patty and Brianna and T for their amazing stories. We have collectively, as Deshawn says, made a difference on a mission, stable and lasting forever. So thank you all. And we'd love for you to come join us. That's how we started. And we have a couple of come join us additions besides joining us, eating the product, besides joining us and being part of the mission. Invite people in. We have this going on again on Wednesday evening, same time, same station. And we'll be recording that as well. And we have a big event coming up in October. So whoever invited you, you are welcome to join us live or virtually at our Juice Plus Live conference. It's going to be outrageously awesome, and we don't want you to miss it. All right. Y'all are legends, as my buddy Fraser Brooks says, for showing up tonight. And the next step I challenge you to take is invite somebody in to see this with you. Have a great evening, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Good night, everybody.
Good night,
everybody.
Thank you,
Night.
ladies.
Awesome.